Hey guys, what's going on? As you can see, I'm at my parents' garage and I have my E92 M3 behind me. That's still really weird to say, I'm still getting used to it, but I'm really hype right now. You guys have no clue. So here she is, kind of in a better lighting setting. But in today's video, we're gonna be putting a lot of stuff on this car. Pretty much everything that was in my 328 I'm gonna be putting on this car, and it's gonna look killer, I can't wait. Over here we have a lot of stuff. I have my splatter trim that you guys remember me making a video about. I have my start stop button, which I'm going to be reusing, but the bezel around the edge I'm going to be replacing with the M3 one because I like the M3 one a lot better. But again, just keeping the red start button. I'll have my rear seat delete pieces right here, and right here. All those are ready to go in. I have this like rear center console delete piece. This is an E90 center console end piece that I'm going to be kind of retrofitting in. I already did the retrofit, you guys never seen it, but I'll show you guys that. I have a brand new cowl because this one's broken. I have brand new kidney grills from I&D Distribution, carbon fiber ones that are going in. I have my 328 armrest, which is going in because I don't like the M3 one, and my 328 one had a brand new ECS tuning spring in it. So the armrest, you know, pops up really quick. I like that. I have my headlights, as you guys remember. These are going in, replacing the M3 ones. And I have brand new LCI taillights, OEM from BMW, that I never put in my 328. Pretty much all these parts here were in or were going to go in my 328. And now I'm really hyped that they're going into an M3. I'm not going to be putting my cage or seats in, which my seats are over there, as you can see, both of them. I'm not going to be putting my cage or seats in today because my Sparco seats don't have seatbelt buckles in the side of them, so I won't be able to latch my seatbelts, and I won't be able to use my harnesses because the cage isn't going in. So I can't put my seats or my cage in until, no, I can't put my seats in until my cage is in, and I can't put my cage in until my seats are in. So, stupid, but I'm not about not wearing seatbelts. So, we're gonna get right into installing these things. Oh, one last thing. This is my new steering wheel. It's an OMP, really nice steering wheel. It's leather, it's got the yellow stitching, yellow stripe, and all the yellow tidbits, you know, to match with my black and yellow interior. That is now gonna be in the M3. So, enough talking. Let's get cracking into, I guess, the first thing. Alright, so just to show you guys, here's the pop-off I just installed. This is a NRG short hub, NRG quick release on the back of this OMP wheel that I got. I'll show you it on. There's the steering wheel on the car. It looks really, really nice. It looks killer. I'm super hyped with it. I mean, I had it on my 328, but it just looks even better knowing that it's in an M3. So everything's really tight. I'm really happy with the NRG quick release. I used to have a D&D Performance interior quick release, and it kind of chattered a lot, but this one is really, really rock solid with the ball bearing design that they have. So really happy. Next thing I'm going to be moving on to is this carbon leather trim. As you can see, my M3 came with it. It's really sexy, but the stuff I have is even sexier. So I'm going to be throwing that in next. I'm sitting in the car right now and you can see the yellow splatter. I think it looked really killer just because it's the first pop of yellow we're really seeing in the car. Back pieces on. Everything looks really boss, and I'm really hyped with how it's coming together. Taking the M3 trim off, I did break two clips, one on this one, right in this area right here, and one right here. So if you actually take your finger, you can see I can pull up on that. So when I get back to my apartment, I'm going to steal two clips from my 328 and put them in here, but for now it's fine. But yeah, I think it came out killer. It looks awesome. I can't wait to start throwing the shift and e-brake boot in, which is the next thing I'm going to be throwing in, and then obviously the cage and the rear seat delete and all that good stuff. So let's get to this shift and e-brake install. Shift and e-brake boot install. so here you have it. This looks really good because you can see the top of it, but this has yellow stitching as well. As you can see, it's suede with the yellow diamond, not diamond, but yellow stitching. And then I have this carbon fiber e-brake handle, which feels really good. It's nice and smooth and looks really, it just pops. Everything looks nice and neat. Got this in there, got the new shift knob on. This shift knob was in my 328. It's like 2.5 inches taller than the OEM one that was in here. It's aluminum, it's really lightweight, but it makes the gearbox feel buttery smooth. But yeah, those came out really good. I'm really happy how, you know, it ties some more things together. And the center console area is going to look even better once I get this splattered to match the rest of the stuff. Alrighty, so the next thing I'm going to install is actually these two things right here. Like I said, I think I said it, I don't really like the E92 M3. I don't think it's specific to M3, but it's the split armrest. I don't really like it. I like this one a lot better. And this one's in a lot better shape. So I'm going to be installing this one, and in order to get to the armrest and the pins and the springs and stuff, you have to remove the back center console piece right there with those compartments. You have to remove that. But with my rear seat delete, I'm actually deleting this rear center console portion. And I did a mod where I replace it with this. This is from an E90. It's like the back block off piece for the center console. This is how an E90 has their back portion, because they have rear seats, so they can't have a center console back there. So I've modified this to fit on my E92, and it makes it look really clean and OEM. So that's what I'm going to be installing right now. Alright, so coming back here, I cleaned it up. I was able to tuck this. It really sucked. I had to disconnect it from back there. It definitely doesn't look OEM, but I pulled it through, kind of tucked it in there, then pulled it through with pliers. It really was a pain, but I got it. And as you could see, that looks OEM. That's pretty much how the E90s come. My modified panel fits really good around the carpet, and everything looks really clean. So I'm going to leave this center console piece off until I do my rear seat delete. So this is pretty much how it's going to stay for a couple of days. No big deal. So next thing we're moving on to, which I'm really excited about, is I have some new taillights for the car. And there we have the LCI taillights fully installed. Guys, they look killer, especially on this black paint job. And honestly, I'm not a fan of black at all, but I don't know, maybe it's just because my car, I really love black now, but the reason I say I hate black is because, I don't know, I like attention grabbing like things, so I like crazy colors, which obviously grab people's attention, but the black is like really subtle, but it's like super elegant, and I really like it. And these LCI taillights, especially being like so new and so glossy, they pop, and it really accentuates the black like completely, and I'm really in love with it. It pulls together the whole rear end, like, and it's a completely stock car. So I really love it. Next thing we're gonna move on to is these kidney grills, and then probably this cowl. Alright, not too exciting, but the new cowl is on. It's nice, no cracks, no nothing. I'm actually really happy that I replaced the cowl. You know, it has a nice even seal all the way across the windshield. I also cleaned up, I don't know if you saw, but I cleaned up with some detail spray. It was really gunked up underneath the cowl. I guess it, from the cracks it had, you know, was able to let the elements in. But also these cabin filter bolts on, you know, all the 3 series are really prone to just stripping out. So I'm happy I replaced the cowl just because all 4 of them were pretty stripped and they were just loose. So now they're nice and tight, and hopefully I don't ever strip them since I'm always going to be the one doing the maintenance on them. But next is kidney grills, and then to top off this video for the final thing, I'm going to do the headlights, which the bumper needs to come off for. But kidney grills first. Alright, so as you guys saw, I took the bumper off and I was finagling with it. I got the old grills off. They had a bunch of screws in them, but that's how they decided to hold them. I got the new ones in. They fit perfect. They look so good. And honestly, like, I don't think it can get much better than like black on carbon. Carbon looks so good against black. I'm so happy that like how they came out. It looks so good. So now I can hop over to the headlights, which is the last thing I'm doing. Since the bumper's off, it's the perfect time to do them. Alright, so it's been about a week since those clips you guys just watched, and I'm out here in the daytime with the M3, and I just want to showcase to you guys what we did in the daytime. So I finished that night at about 1 in the morning, so I couldn't show you guys really, like, you know, out in the daytime, and the car was really dirty. So I gave it a quick waterless wash, and it looks so good. Headlights came out awesome, grills popped in nice, everything lines up perfect. What else did we do? We did the taillights. The taillights look awesome. Moving to the interior. Right off the back, got the OMP race wheel with the NRG quick release and short hub. Got my yellow and black splatter trim all around and in the back as well. We got this E90 center console delete mod. My 328 armrest with the spring. I'll show you guys what I meant by the spring. So it flies up really nice. I like that. We got the new shift knob with the shift boot, new e-brake with the e-brake boot, the IND distribution red start stop button. Everything looks really nice the way it's coming together, and I'm so happy. I detailed all the jams. I detailed the whole car. It's looking really nice. I'm so happy with how it's coming so far, moving all these parts from my 328 over to my M3. It's really cool to see that like little transition, but that's not it. There's way more to come. Wait up. Look at that. Right now, that's my favorite part of the car, is just seeing that yellow stripe right there on the steering wheel. I really like that. I can't wait to have the cage in there, you know, and my yellow and black harnesses. It's gonna look so good. And I think it's gonna look so good against the black, that black and yellow interior with the black outside. And I really wanna do some black big brakes on this car. I mean, not black, yellow big brakes on this car. I think that would just, you know, a little pop of yellow from the inside to the outside. I think it would look so cool. All right, guys, this video is getting long enough. Thank you guys for watching. Those who are still here at the end of the video, thank you again. I hope you guys like what I did in today's video. Keep a lookout for next week's video. We're going to be doing a couple more things. So again, thanks so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.